It's 5:30 a.m. in the morning. As usual, I'm doing my morning routine, which includes meditation, yoga, writing a diary, and checking today's schedule. After having a breakfast, I'm preparing for my lunchbox. Mom helps me cook rice and buy ingredients since she wakes up earlier than me. Today's lunchbox, or obento in Japanese, is quite simple with rolled egg, broccoli, some carrots, and small Japanese meatballs. The box that I'm using is called magewappa, the traditional Japanese lunchbox. Then I use the Japanese cloth called furoshiki to wrap the box, and it looks like this. Also, it should be wrapped so that we can hold it by hand. This is an awesome bag where I can put a lot of things in an organized way. I put my laptop, my note, my lunchbox, water tumbler, and even my camera, and small other things such as mouse, charger, and so on. You might wonder, where am I going? I'm going to university. So, here's the day in the life of an MBA student in Vietnam Japan University.
Close my eyes and pray to God I'll wake up where you are. That when the sun will rise, I'll feel your arms and legs and beating heart. But when the dawn arrives,
Today we have special
The school usually starts from 8 or 9 a.m. in the morning, and I'm having a first class called Organizational Behavior taught by Professor Do Sun Chung from Vietnam National University. In my MBA program in VJU, it is quite common for us to present in front of class, and after that we will have a discussion about several case studies and of course wrap-up sessions from the teacher. Personally, I like this teaching method because it involves both teachers and student activities, which helps to increase the interactions, and it is gonna be more interesting. There's a ping pong table in the campus, so during the break time, we usually come to this room to play a bit, to stretch out the body, and it is really a good exercise. It is really nice to have fun with sport at the university because it can release stress after the class. Well, let's go back to the classroom because we will gonna have another session, which is snack time. I'm just kidding. I mean group discussion time. Lots of presentations also means that we have to meet up often after the class. But well, I got used to that already. And now it is lunchtime. For those who brought lunchbox, we usually have lunch together at the cafeteria room, and normally we have to line up to use the microwave since there's only one in here. And also, we often share our food to each other. After lunch, sometimes we sit together at this sofa to take a rest, to have a chat, or even singing. My MBA program is the most crowded, most energetic, and also the noisiest among the fourth batch of VJU. To be honest, at first I was overwhelmed because my classmates are so active and a bit noisy. But now I actually enjoy being with them and even playing guitar for them anytime. When I need to be concentrated, I always go to the VJU library. Although the library is small, it has a variety of books and I can easily find some textbooks that is essential for my class. I think library is one of the best places to help me focus, especially on studying something. Therefore, whenever I have a free time and want to do something personally, I always go to the VJU library. Recently, I'm spending my lunch break sitting at the library and writing a blog because I have a class all day long, and when I come home, I think I will have much energy left to think and write something. Thanks to VJU library, now I can utilize my time for both studying and working on personal stuff at the university. Although there's no class in this afternoon, most of us stayed at the university to self-study, and I also stayed to help them in Japanese language. Having N1 and be able to speak Japanese like a native, however, when it comes to teaching, especially grammar stuff, I'm really bad at this. I just hope that later I can support them more in terms of pronunciation and communication stuff. Before leaving the university, sometimes I visit the MBA office to enjoy the coffee break with my program assistant, Miss Hương. As a monitor, I'm usually having a conversation with her, and she usually asks how we have been doing and also joining our personal group chat. I'm very glad that we have such a nice and supportive assistant like Miss Hương. As you can see throughout this video, life at VJU is not only about studying. You can play ping pong during a break time to release the stress. You can have a lunch with friends and sharing each other's food. You can play guitar and others can sing. You can concentrate on studying and doing personal work at the library. And you can even open a business right inside this university, and so on. Happiness is when I can make the most of my university experience in here. It's time for me to go home.